Well, this little baby always led me back to Jack. Now it's gonna work its magic on Julia.
Gonna point her in the right direction?
Yep. Away from your husband, away from mine.
Oh, look at you. Don't you really feel good about what we did?
I feel great. So should you.
Yeah, well, we did set up an innocent person.
No, Julia is anything but innocent.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, but she didn't steal the compass, and we did do something really bad. We lied to Emma Snyder.
Oh, well, it was for the greater good. There's no way that Julia is gonna continue to live at the farm now, and that's one less distraction for Holden.
I don't know.
Lily, look at me. Listen to me. If we play our cards right, Julia's next step could be onto a nice, comfy cross-country bus.
Where do you think she went when she ran off?
I don't know, and I don't care. Anywhere is better than where she was.
Hey, what's the matter?
I'm sorry. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do.
Well, that's okay. You came to the right place. You want to tell me what's wrong?
Why you finally sacked up?
What's wrong? Well, that's what I'm trying to find out, Julia. Can't help you unless you tell me why you're so upset.
Emma thinks I'm a thief. And probably a psycho lunatic, too. She thinks I'm obsessed with Jack and I would just do, you know, anything.
Why on earth would she think that?
Your wife set me up. And so did yours.
Lily, if you don't relax, you're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Okay, tell me again how I justify what we did.
You just tell yourself that you were saving your family, which is the truth. And if you have to stoop to Julia's level to do it, then so be it. Do you think that she lost any sleep over stealing my husband? Over trying to steal yours? Just keep your eyes on the prize. When Holden gets back from this trip, he's not going to be under the same roof with that witch anymore, and you can concentrate on getting your marriage back on track.
Okay.
Trust me, you're going to feel a lot better once he's back in your bed.
Mm-hmm. I hope you're right.
Yeah, I am so right.
Thank you. Okay, I'll call you.
Okay? And you are so out of your league, Julia Larrabee. Bye-bye.
Did you put your purse someplace they could have access to it?
I don't know. I mean, I must have. The only thing that I remember is that I was gonna go upstairs and Carly grabbed my arm and yanked my purse out of my hands and it went, all my stuff scattered on the floor and there was the compass. I swear to God, I never touched it. You don't believe me, do you?
This is getting out of control.
I really thought this was over. Even after Lily tried to bribe me to leave town, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, this is just...
This is not like Lily, and I don't know what has gotten into her.
No, I think I do. I need to talk to Carly, and I don't think it could wait. And I hate disappointing JJ. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to wake him up or anything. So...
You go do what you have to do. I'll stay with the boys tonight.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
I should go, too.
To where?
I guess I'll just sleep in the on-call room at the hospital.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not. I do it all the time. It's not a big deal.
I don't want you driving these roads at night. This area, it's kind of tricky.
I got up here, didn't I?
You need to humor me, okay? I mean, there's plenty of room here. You can just stay here with us.
I don't want to put you out any more than I already have.
Okay, then do it for JJ, because he's gonna be pretty bummed out to wake up and find Jack gone.
My poor baby. No matter how many times it happens, he still gets very disappointed, so... Okay, maybe I should stay.
Coffee. You want coffee? Tea?
The day I've had, that beer looks pretty good.
I know what you mean.
So, one good thing came out of today.
What's that?
you believed me?
And why wouldn't I?
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. I am the Wicked Witch of the West. I've come to destroy families.
All you did was fall in love. You followed Jack to a new town in search of a new life. That wasn't wicked. You just did what you believed in.
You're being awfully nice to me.
I was just treating you the way you treated me. Do you remember at the hospital when I didn't think that my son was going to make it? You sat with me. You didn't know me. And I bet that if I asked you to stay all night with me, you would have. And that I will never forget.
I don't even know where JJ and I would be if it wasn't for you, Holden. But I don't want to be a problem. I don't want to cause you any problems, so as soon as I get back into town, I'm gonna look for another place for JJ and me to live.
That's not necessary.
It is. I think Emma's probably...
No, I will talk to my mother, and we'll get everything straightened out.
No, I'd rather find a place. I don't want to cause any more problems for you.
You haven't caused any. You've been unlucky. You got caught up in the middle, but you didn't cause them.
You know, when I first came here, you didn't feel that way. You thought of me as the evil homewrecker who was trying to take Jack away from Carly, and...
I was just trying to protect my cousin. But when Aaron was in the hospital, I got to see another side of the picture. And the more I got to know you...
What? Tell me. What?
The more I got to know you, the more I understood why Jack fell in love with you.
Jack! Oh, you scared me after death. What are you doing back here?
What happened at Emma's?
Oh, I don't... Emma's, what do you mean?
Save it, Carly. I want to know what happened, and I want to hear it from you. Now.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I have been doing everything to work things out with her for JJ's sake, and now who knows what she's gonna do? You know the trouble I had to go through to go on this camping trip with JJ?
Yeah, Jack. Yes, I do. I was there. I suggested it.
Then why would you pull a stunt that sends Julia running to the cabin?
Julia went running to the cabin?
Where else do you think she was gonna go?
Well, I don't know. Anywhere. Just away from you.
I was hoping you'd deny it. I was hoping I'd come home and somehow it wouldn't be true, but it is. You actually set Julia up?
Yeah. Yeah, I admit it. I set her up.
What the hell were you thinking?
What was I thinking? One thing. The one thing that I've been thinking about since that woman entered my life. Protect my family.
So you take a compass and you plant it in her purse to make it look like she stole it?
You know, you and Holden, you're not capable of seeing her for what she really is.
What, a thief?
Yes, exactly. But she gets her hooks into people, not things. And Lily and I decided that we were going to do something about it.
By framing her.
She's a threat, Jack. To Lily's family and to mine, and we want her gone.
I know that you see her as a threat, Carly, and I own up to my part in that. But it's impossible to justify what you did. You don't go out of your way to make someone look like a stalker.
Do you honestly think that this is something that Julia is not capable of doing? A couple of months ago, what did she do, Jack? She came here into our home when I wasn't here. She realized that you had a wife and children who were in agony without you. And what did she do? Did she wait here for me to come home so she could tell me the truth? Did she go to you and tell you the truth? No. First, she stole your badge, and then she tried to hide it from you like she was hiding so many other things from you.
But what she did was different than what you did.
How?
Honey, she didn't plan anything. She stumbled across the badge. When she got scared, she kept it to herself. But what you did was calculated. Its sole purpose was to make her look terrible in front of the woman who was giving her a home. That's way over the line.
Oh, she is way over the line, Jack. But you don't see it. And Holden doesn't see it because the two of you become like blind people whenever you're around her. If I'm guilty of anything, it's that I'm too direct. I don't act like some teary-eyed victim around you to gain your sympathy. Why don't you wake up? She is not a victim.
You see it any way you want to see it. But when you start taking matters into your own hands, that's where I do draw the line. The situation is complicated, yes. It's difficult. I was handling it, though.
You were handling it? How? By getting together with Holden and then setting Julia up on the family farm? That's not handling anything. That's just playing into her hands.
Okay, do you have any idea the position you put me in? I have been doing everything to work things out with her for JJ's sake, and now who knows what she's gonna do? All right, let's back things up a couple of steps, okay? I love you. Do you know that?
Sometimes.
Oh, well, you better clear that up, because nothing I say is gonna make a difference unless you believe me.
I believe you, Jack. I'm just really angry.
I love you. And I'm committed to you and our family. And if you believe that, you'll stop seeing Julia as a threat.
I believe you, honey. And I trust you. I just don't trust her.
She's the mother of my son.
Oh, he is not your son, Jack! I'm sorry. I know that he's important to you. I know that this matters a great deal to you. But you already have a little boy, Parker, who you didn't bring camping. And he is trying to understand, but doesn't quite get why he's left out. Have you seen his drawings lately? He's drawing pictures of our family, and you and Sage and me, we're all together, and he's way off, like on the edge of the paper. He just doesn't understand what he did to make you go out and find yourself a new son.
No, I'm not replacing Parker with JJ.
Well, why don't you explain that to him? Because I sure can't. Can't you see that this is not working, Jack? Not for anybody, including Parker and JJ. You tried, you did the best you could, you bent over backwards, but Julia and JJ are just making things worse. You gotta cut them loose.